Bloomington High North Cougars is Brett.
Welcome to Bill Ware Field in Jeffersonville, Indiana, as the Red Devils look to improve on their 2-3 record as the Cougars from Bloomington North look to spoil Jeff's night on homecoming. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. Tyler Bright with you here today alongside Evan Toba and Jaga Pogba. And we'll start with you, Jaga, with the Jeffersonville side. What are some things that kind of stand out to you when we look at this team?
You know, what stands out to me is how Jeffersonville is relying more on their running backs than their wide receivers. I mean, last year, they relied more on their wide receivers, but this year they're heavily reliant more on their running backs. Some standout running backs include junior Benji Rice and sophomore Darren Williams leading the charge, but there are also some primary wide receivers for the Red Devils too, such as Braylon Gray and Nation McGroom.
Yeah, and we'll get to see what those running backs will be able to do tonight as the coin toss is about to get started between the two sides. And this is a Jeffersonville team that struggled in their last game, losing 34-12 against Floyd Central, the Highlanders, in a rivalry match. But looking to bounce back here, Bloomington North making just over an hour and a half to 2 hour drive from Bloomington. And Evan, what can we expect from this Bloomington North team?
I mean, Bloomington is the polar opposite from Jeff. They live and die by the pass. I mean, star quarterback John Bargan has thrown for 273 yards, 3 touchdowns with an 84% completion rate against Terre Haute North Vigo last Friday. They can definitely ride the wave from Terre Haute to here to Jeffersonville today.
Yeah, and he looks like the star quarterback for this squad. His dad is an assistant coach on the Indiana Hoosiers men's basketball team, and his official title is the special assistant to the head coach. So, starting off here for the kickoff, Jeffersonville's going to be kicking it off over to the Cougars. The Red Devils are on the right side, kicking right to left.
And that's number 32, Max Goonover, leading the... I think he's kicking. Yeah, he's kicking the football, yeah. He's a really good soccer player, too, senior.
So let's see what he can do here, if he can translate some of those soccer skills here for the opening kickoff. This is a Bloomington North team that dominated in their last game against Terre Haute North Vigo, winning 56-0, just a dominating performance. But it's also important to mention that they did go win. That is a winless team. So how does that stack up against this Red Devil team that has the same record, 2-3 so far on the year?
I feel like these teams are very similar. I mean, their offense, defense, everything are very similar. So it's going to be a very close game, in my opinion. We just got to wait and see.
Stopping his way up, kicks it away. And it's returned. He's going to take it out of the end zone. He's at the 15, at around the 20. Almost gets tackled down. Almost looked like he was going to be a horse collar tackle, but didn't get a great contact on that. And he's tackled down just short of the 20-yard line. So
that was number 30, Rayshawn English, a junior.
Down the tackle, number 44.
That's definitely a close call there. Almost a horse collar on the first play of the game. But, I mean, he keeps it just clean enough where he holds him back.
This is a Jeffersonville defense that has struggled as of late, giving up an average of 27 points per game. So they'll definitely look to decrease that total here tonight, try to get some points.
Yeah, their defense needs to be, locked in. If their defense is not locked in, then Bloomington North will lead the charge.
So receiver was in motion from the left side, and it's going to be a false start on the Bloomington North offense. And yeah, they want to prevent these points as much as possible, and also penalties has been an issue as well for the Jeffersonville team. It's just staying disciplined, whether it's on offense or defense, discipline as a whole.
Oh yeah, penalties are very crucial for both sides. You don't want to have penalties, yellow flags. It hurts your team.
Now it's 1st and 15. 2 receivers down here on the right side, 1 on the left, 1 back in the backfield. A shotgun snap. He fakes the handoff. Play action pass over to the left side. It's going to be caught just around the 21-yard line. It is wrestled down right around the sideline for Bloomington North.
That was number 8, Trey Martin, that tackled the Bloomington North player.
And Trey Martin, he's a great leader for this Jeffersonville defense, and he needs to step up to the plate with a couple of suspensions, couple of injuries out there. He needs to step up to the plate here in this one.
Yeah, last season he had a season-ending injury, which he didn't play for the rest of the season. But he's back, he's locked in now, and what we can do in this game.
Two receivers down here on the near side. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, gets crossed around the 25, moves forward a little bit, almost close to the line to gain. And it looks like he is going to move the chains, and it's a first down for the Cougars.
There's a player down for Jeff. I don't know which number that is.
Yeah, so they'll stop just to take a look at him. So an injury timeout. We'll get you updated on who that player might be.
One thing I want to comment on is Bloomington North's really running the ball first few plays. I mean, talk about a jet sweep on the first one, an RPO on the second, and then another run.
Yeah, just taking advantage, kind of mixing it up a little bit. So it's thinking that, oh, we're not just going to run it every single play. We're going to mix it up a little bit, as you mentioned, with the play action pass and then an RPO and then the run right there on a third down and long, able to get the first down. That's really impressive.
Looks like the player that was down is all right. I think that was number 44, Mason Longest. He's also a basketball player, too.
Yeah, was a part of that state championship winning team last year. Able to win in overtime over Fishers High School up in Indianapolis, looking for another great season this year. Takes the snap. It's going to be a play action over to the right side. Rainbows it over onto the right side, and it's going to be caught right at around the 40-yard line. And a massive gain for the Cougars.
Number 3, Rayshawn English, a wide receiver. They're around the 30-yard line, I think.
And Rayshawn English, he had an impressive showing in his last game, over 100 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns against Terre Haute.
I mean, if I'm the Jeff defense, I mean, that's just a classic burn over there. I mean, if you're one of the safeties, you see English tearing him apart. You gotta go help right there.
So now the ball spotted at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, 10:35 to go here in the first. 2 receivers out on the far side, one on the near side, one in the backfield. He's to the left. In the shotgun, takes a snap. It's going to be a screen pass, bubble screen over to the left side. Gets across to the 35, the 30, tries to get past, but a corner tackles him out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that was Rayshawn English who caught the ball. I think that's their primary guy, their primary wide receiver for the Cougars.
Bargan going to look to give a lot of targets to him. Bargan, due to his dad's coaching career, has kind of bounced around. This is his first year at Bloomington North and his only year as he's a senior. And he's already making an impact early on in the season here in 2025. 2 receivers down here on the near side. 1 on the far side. You got 1 wing back. And he's set in motion from left to right. Bargan hands it off to his running back, who gets across around the 25-yard line, pushes his way to the 20. Tackle just short. And a decent gain.
I mean, this Jeff defense, I mean, the problem with him is Bloomington North has just been consistent. Like, they're not even tearing them out for big plays. They're just consistently getting those 10 yards.
Yeah, and it's 2nd down and 1. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. They break the huddle. 2 receivers down here on the near side, 1 on the far side. You got 1 wing back right behind the right tackle. Takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle once again and easily gets the first down and is wrapped up over there at the left hash. Looks like it's just short of the 15-yard line.
Plays like this are very crucial for Jeff. They got to defend. They can't let the ball run, or else it'll just let the ball run.
Especially early on in the game, you really have to kind of like set the pace, and Bloomington North's been doing that so far, and it's so much about how does the first drive go so you can kind of control the momentum of the game. So it looks like they got 1 receiver out wide to the left. A bunch of receivers over here on the right side of the line. Bunched up all together. Bargan hands it off, and it's going to be a run over to the right side. He's at the 15-yard line and is wrestled down. The ball comes loose, but it looks like whistle was blown. They're going to say that he was down.
Oh, that was a good play.
I mean, the first time this Jeff defense stepped up, I mean, if I'm this Jeff defense, you're already a pack of wounded dogs. You have to come out hungry.
Yeah, take the wins while you can. Find any avenue that you can to kind of flip the script. And it sets up now here a 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. You got 4 down linemen for the Red Devils. and 3 linebackers to set up for the trips left here. An empty backfield. Trips to the left side, 2 to the right. So Bargan's got the backfield all to himself in the shotgun. Bargan will take the snap, surveys the field, throws it over the middle. He's wide open for the touchdown. So the Cougars take the early lead. An easy 16-yard touchdown pass from Bargan gets number 1 on the board here today.
I mean, number 3 there, Luke Friel, just an easy slant route and just toasted the line there. I mean,
it was very open. Like, there were like no players on him. He just ran to the touchdown.
Luke Friel on the touchdown reception as the Cougars get set up here with a point after try. And now it's the Jeffersonville's offense coming up next, and how will they respond? And the kick is up, snap is clean, kick is good. So it's an early 7-0 lead for Bloomington North. 7:44 to go here in the first quarter.
25 for the extra point. Andrew, corrected.
This is the Red Devils' last non-conference game of the year. After this game, we move into the month of October in a big rivalry game against New Albany they had on the road before coming back at home to take on Columbus East in Jennings County.
I'm very excited for the New Albany game. Like, New Albany, Jeff, some of the best rivalries in the state of Indiana. New Albany's football record, they're not doing that well compared to us. So I feel like we have a chance to beat them next week for sure.
Certainly a possibility. They are 0-5 on the season, but it doesn't matter what the records are in those rivalry games. They're all important, and they're hungry for the win, so expect that one to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be very intense.
So kicking from left to right, it's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be received at around the 5-yard line. Gets around to the 15, the 20. He's going to ride the sideline over on the right side and heads his way out of bounds just short of the 30-yard line.
Number 9.
That was number 9, Tyus McDodgy, senior wide receiver, right back. I think he's a transfer too. He just recently transferred for his senior year.
So now it's the Jeffersonville offense trotting their way out here. And we can expect a lot of run plays to set up here, probably a lot of handoffs over to Darian Williams. We'll see if Benji Rice is fully healthy here, if he'll get any more carries. Hasn't had a big load as to be expected, but I know he's been hampered with a couple of injuries as well.
Darian's very talented. He's only a sophomore too, so he's got much more potential for the past couple of years.
A short run doesn't go anywhere, so it's at 2nd down and long. But Benji Rice, of course, has a couple of Division I offers with Toledo and UMass, just to name a few. So it's looking to be a bright young football career for him.
2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 8. You got 2 receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side. 1 back to the left of Thomas in the shotgun. Thomas takes a snap. He guns it over to the right side, and it's a little bit too high, so it falls incomplete. 3rd down.
I mean, that's a beautifully scripted play. That's just a pass at the end. I mean, the curl route was nice and clean, and just throw was just slightly over.
Yeah, he was right there on the curl route. He did exactly what he needed to. He had enough space between him and the cornerback, but just a little bit too high. So you got trips receivers down here on the left side and the left near side. The whistle is blown. Referee's communicating, trying to make sure. It looks like maybe the spot of the ball. No, they're all set. Just making sure everyone's ready here. So trips receivers down here on the left side. Takes a snap. He rolls his way over here on the near side. He's going to throw it in the middle. It's going to be caught. Finds his way out of bounds. Tries to evade a couple of defenders, but is wrapped up at around the 32, 33-yard line. Falls his way out of bounds.
That was a good catch from number 5, Nation Run McBroom right there.
Nonetheless, it's going to be just short. It's 4th down and 8 with the ball on the 29-yard line in Jeff's zone. So it should set up a punt here with 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bloomington North has the lead 7-0 over the Red Devils.
Jeff really needs to work on their defense. Like, if they let these plays run through, then the Bloomington North Cougars will just keep rushing the ball into the end zone.
It's a short punt. Ball spotted at around the 40-yard line. So the second chance for this Bloomington North offense that was able to score on their first drive, although the Red Devils started off hot. They started off strong. They got them down to a third down and long, but then they got that first down, and ever since there, they kind of just trounced their way down the field. They made it look so easy. So we'll see if they can make it look that easy once again here on their second offensive possession.
I feel like if I'm Jeff, there needs to be more pressure on the quarterback. I mean, you gotta play like this is your last game because you're out multiple players on defensive end. I mean, you just got outgrind them.
Especially when Bargan threw up a show last week, 273 yards passing. Bargan takes a snap. It's a bubble screen over on the far side. It's going to be caught. Tries to roll his way down the sideline. Has some space. Easily gets the first down and is tackled out of bounds at around the 45-yard line. So Alan Hayes makes the reception. The senior two-way player, 6'3", 180 pounds, makes the grab. And the ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Two receivers down here on the near side, one back in the backfield. He's to the left of Bargan, and it looks like a defender, the right defensive end, jumped off sides. So that will be a penalty on the Red Devil defense.
These penalties, man, it can hurt hurt your team, man.
Yeah, and it's tough because that's stuff that you should be working on in practice to kind of prevent yourself from making those decisions. Just stay disciplined, watch the ball.
Yeah.
So then you don't commit those penalties.
Small preventable mistakes can really hurt your team.
Two receivers stacked up on each other here on the near side. One receiver out far out wide on the left side. Takes a snap, Bargan guns it over the middle. It falls incomplete off the hands of Blake Davis.
There's a yellow flag. I don't know which flag is on it.
So we'll wait to see what the call is. It's really interesting. I'm not sure what the penalty was there.
Yeah, I didn't see
I don't
it
think it was pass interference.
I think they're calling it pass interference. Even, I mean, contact was after the play, but I guess the refs think it was close enough.
So interesting. So that will make it an automatic first down for the Cougars.
I mean, even with the pass interference there, I mean, you start to see Jeff is starting to definitely throw the kitchen sink a little bit more than on the last drive. It's seen varying success for this Jeff team.
Two receivers down here on the near side, two receivers out on the far side, and one back to the right of Bargan. Bargan hands the ball off. Just kind of stumbles his way, shimmies his way past the 25-yard line. It's tackled down at around the 27, 26-yard line. A nice run from Carter Matthew, the sophomore running back, 5'9", 170 pounds. He's had a couple good carries here today. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Second down and 10. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. The Cougars still have a 7-0 lead over the Red Devils. Two receivers down here on the near side. One wing back here on the right side. One back in the backfield. He's right behind Bargan. Sends the wing in motion from right to left. Bargan takes a snap, guns it over to the right side. It's a bubble screen to the right. He's able to evade one defender. English able to shimmy his way a few yards, but not enough. It's third down and 5.
I feel like English is their guy. I mean, that's like their primary wide receiver.
Definitely the X factor for them so far in this first quarter.
And English is out in the slot on the far side to the left. And you have a receiver down here on the near side, another receiver out at the X position. And that's going to be another offsides call on the Red Devils.
These flags, man, are very can be very detrimental.
And the worst time to do it on a third down and 1. Give them an automatic first down. And they're already in the red zone.
That was a brutal flag for Jeff. I mean, you had the linebacker blitz just ready to run out, and they just jumped the gun too early.
Two receivers on the far side, one on the near side. One back in the backfield to the left of Bargan. Bargan takes a snap, throws it high and deep into the corner of the end zone, and it's knocked away on the deflection for the Red Devils. It looked like it was a Zach Barrow on the deflection, the defensive back, 5'8", 145 pounds. Or excuse me, no, that was Tyus McConkey.
That was a very good deflection. I thought we were calling that guy.
McConkey just like played it perfectly with the hands and everything. Beautiful play by the cornerback.
Second down and 10 on the 15-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. There's two receivers out on the left far side, one on the near side, one back in the backfield. Matthews fakes the handoff. It's going to be a bubble screen over to the left side. A flag is thrown up in the air, and he's tackled down at around the 24-yard line.
Let's see what this call is for.
Looks like that's going to be a holding on the offense, so that's going to push them back a little bit, gives the Red Devils a little bit more space to breathe.
A little more time to prepare.
Yeah, I mean, you can't like hold a guy back from tackling somebody.
Certainly. Kind of a recap of what the Red Devils have done this season. They lost their first game against Taft. Then they had a dominating win against Seymour, 20-6, in which they were kind of running with the Wildcat offense and had a lot of success with Benji Rice at quarterback. Then lost on the road to Bedford North Lawrence, and then won about 3 hours north on the road at Kokomo, 24-14, and then lost their last game here last week against Floyd Central, 34-12. Cougar offense back out here. It's third down and 10. Ball spotted at the 17. Trips over here on the near side. Takes a snap. Bargan throws it high and deep, and it's a little bit too far to the left side. Rolls its way out of bounds.
Incomplete pass.
And McConkey there.
There's a Jeff player that was down. Another Jeff player down.
But as you were saying, Evan.
Yeah, McConkey, I mean, he's getting targeted here, but he's holding up his ground.
Yes, we have an injured Red Devil down on the ground. Red Devils wearing the all-red uniforms and white lettering, red helmets.
I really like their new helmets this year.
Yeah, the Red Devils have had some pretty good uniforms that they've worn the past couple of weeks of the past couple of games that they played here at Bill Ware Field.
Yeah, and their away uniforms are new now.
As I always say, if you look good, feel good, play good. So it looks like the player is up on his feet. It looks like it is Darian Ulis. He's kind of hobbling his way a little bit, but he is walking on his own will. That's always good to see. Sun setting here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, 73 degrees. Definitely one of the cooler games that we've had, you know. Even though we're into the fall season, you know, the game last week still felt like it was summer. So nice little breeze out here as the sun sets here in southern Indiana. Trips receivers down here on the near side. It's going to be for the Cougars. Bargan takes a snap. It's going to be a slip screen over to the left side. He is met right at the 20-yard line and kind of has to shimmy his way after bounds after making the collision. That sets up a fourth down. And a critical fourth down for the Red Devils, able to get the stop here, and now it looks like they might be setting up for the field goal here.
Hopefully this should set a momentum for the Red Devils from here on out.
It's going to be over at the left hash. Snap down, kick on the way, and it is no good. No good, so it stays at 7-0. Cougars still have the lead with 3:13 to go here in the first quarter, so that's exactly the stop that you needed for the Red Devils. Okay, you got your stop there. You're only down by a touchdown now. Go score some points late here in this first quarter. Come out and finish strong.
Oh yeah, for sure. They gotta like rely on their wide receivers, their running backs, everything. They gotta let their linemen do their jobs, their wide receivers do their jobs, running backs do their jobs.
It'd be interesting if Coach Washington maybe like develops more of that like Seymour Wildcat offense into the system, because I mean if it works so well against Seymour, you might as well throw it into the mix.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Even though the reason why they had that was because Thomas was injured and the backup quarterback who was coming up from JV didn't have much success. Had a couple of troubled snaps here and there. you still had success when Benji Rice was just running with the football. Also, we're not exactly sure what the status of him might be. So nonetheless, Thomas back out there. Yeah, trips here on the near side. Thomas takes a snap, fakes the handoff, and is going to throw it over the middle. And check that over here on the left side, and is quickly met at around the 25-yard line. But it's still a decent grab to move the chain. Or check that, not move the chains. Move the offense a few yards forward.
Decent catch by number 18, Tristan Newby. He's only a sophomore. 6'2", 224 pounds, tight end.
Newby had 58 yards heading into this game receiving-wise. Trips here for the receivers on the right side. It's going to be handoff over to the left side, a counter. Able to get the first down, and this time move the chains.
That was number 1, Benji Rice. He looks like he's playing again. That's very good.
That's a great sight to see. Benji Rice, the junior, 6'2", 195 pounds. Kind of see him getting some of the reps alongside Darian Williams.
Benji was very crucial in the Seymour game. I think he scored like 3 touchdowns in that game.
Doesn't have a ton of carries so far this year, but he'll look to make that a little bit different here later in the season. Thomas hands it off over back to Benji Rice. He doesn't get much yards on that, maybe 2. Sets up second. Or check that, no, sets up third down.
I think Darian Williams is checking in for Benji. Number 22.
Oh, my mistake. It's second down. It looks like it's going to be second down and 7. Thomas takes a snap and throws it over to the left side. It's caught, and he heads his way out of bounds. And a nice catch by Braylon Gray.
A clean route there by Gray to get open. And nice throw. And that's move the chains.
So it actually makes it third down and 1. So it sets it up here. Now a crucial play here if you want to keep the chains moving and give yourself a shot to score some points here. Only down by a touchdown with 1:36 to go here in the first quarter. Thomas takes a snap. It's a handoff to Rice. Pushes his way forward. Tries to keep chugging his legs and easily gets the first down. Met right at midfield. And the Red Devils moving the ball.
He just uses his strength to go past these Cougar players. That's just what makes him a standout. Like, he goes through, even through hard times and even through like these pushes, he just keeps going forward and forward. And that's why he's Jeff's best running back, alongside Darian Williams.
So the ball is spotted at the left hash, right below the red J of the Red Devils at the 50-yard line.
I mean, one of the perks of having like a star running back like Benji is that these like third down 1, third down 2 circumstances, they're basically just gimmies. Like, because you can always rely on him getting that extra yard.
Yeah, 2 running backs in the backfield, but it's a handoff once again. Another pile here. Right at midfield. As Rice gets the handoff once again. Doesn't get much going there. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Sets up a second down and long.
I think Cordell, what he should do right now is like throw against one of his wide receivers like Braylon Gray or Nation McBroom. I think that's what his next play should be, in my opinion.
Let's see what Washington and company has cooking up here. On second down and 8, ball spotted at the 46. 2 receivers out on the far side, 1 on the near side, 2 backs in the backfield on each side of Thomas. He sends Rice out into motion. It's going to be a slip screen over to Rice. He's able to not spin out of the first tackler, so that's going to be a tackle for loss. And what looks to set up a third down and long as the clock rolls its way. 9 seconds to go here. Clock running here in the first quarter. And it looks like they will take it to the quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter. So right now, Jeff trails 7-0. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM.
For the drawing here in just a short.
A bank that believes technology should also come with a human touch.
Good morning. Welcome to Republic Bank. How can I help you?
Hi, I got a fraud alert.
Go ahead and scan your ID and we'll look into it. No need to worry.
Thank you.
Thanks, Diana. Have a good one.
One more reason why our clients are nearly 2.5 times more likely to recommend us. Republic Bank. Time to thrive.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to Jeffersonville, Indiana. Right now, Jeff trails 7-0. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. So the ball is spotted
Down the 50-yard line.
at the 50-yard line. Tyler Bright, Evan Toba, and Jaga Pogba here with you today. Get ready for the second quarter. And so the clock is running on the scoreboard over here in Jeffersonville. So they'll have to keep an eye on that, get that reset. But nonetheless, receivers out to the left side, but it's going to be a punt. It's going to be blocked over at the 40-yard line and picked up and tackled down to the 35. Wow, what a block for the Cougars, able to get their way and block the punt.
Yeah, that was so unexpected. Yeah, that was really good block by the Cougars right there. Blocking Max Schoonover's punt.
I mean, talk about blocks and special teams in football the past week. I mean, the NFL with 4 in like an hour span. I mean, here today, Bloomington North able to rush to the punter and get the block.
So now that sets up the Cougar offense in excellent field position with the ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Yeah, 2 receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Matthews to the right of Bargan. Bargan in the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking down the field, throws it straight up the middle and falls incomplete.
Couldn't really see one of his wide receivers on open.
I mean, it's a nice play by the linebacker over there to stay strong and to maintain his ground and to use his hands to block any pass incoming.
This is a Bloomington North offense that scored on its first drive, then got stuffed on its second offensive possession, and then missed the field goal to keep it at 7-0. Bargan claps his hand. Now takes a snap, hands it off to the running back, who gets a couple yards, shimmies his way forward, still up in the air, and is tackled down at around the, let's say, the 31-yard line.
Almost 10 yards. Should be a third down for the Cougars.
I mean, if I'm Jeff, I mean, you know, it's a 3rd down and 8 situation. You know, a pass-heavy team like Bloomington, they are more than likely going to pass. So just
Third downs are very crucial for any side. That's like time where you have to like lock in, defend. Don't let the ball reach over 10 yards.
Got trips receivers out to the right side. Bargan takes a snap, guns it over to the right side, and it's a little bit far to the right side and falls incomplete.
I mean, a nice break there by that Jeff defense. I mean, a faulty pass on 3rd down, and now this defense, 2 stops in a row.
Yeah, it sets up a 4th down and 8. It looks like the offense is going to stay out there. No one came out to sub. And Bargan is out there. It's going to be, they're going to go for it on 4th down. You got trips receivers out on the far side, 1 here on the near side, 1 back in the backfield to the left of Bargan. It's Braden Johnson.
It's going to be a crucial moment for both sides.
And Bargan tries to give a hard snap count to try to draw them off sides. They've had success getting some offsides calls early on today, but here's the real snap. Bargan surveys the field, guns it high and deep to the right side, and it's caught into the end zone for the touchdown.
That was a very good catch from the quarterback. That was a very good play. I think that was number 13, Blake Davis, that caught it. Wide receiver, sophomore.
I mean, you see Jeff in this dime package, throwing everybody out, past the field, but the wide receiver pierces through that defense to get the touchdown.
Well, an interesting formation here is you had all the linemen to the left and right side now finding their way out here for the extra point. A little interesting there. And the flag thrown up in the air. That's going to be a false start on the offense. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the motion or the antics of what they were doing there. Very interesting formation for a PAT.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So this time they'll just meet at the line.
I think they're going to punt it for this one. Oh,
so ref's going to stop it here.
Stop to the call.
He's communicating with the other referee.
Some switches on the Red Devil side. Number 6, Andre Walker switching out with number 26, Braxton Burren.
Snap down, kick on the way is up. And it is good. So, Bloomington North has the early 14-0 lead over the Red Devils. 10:05 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, plays like this, man, are very crucial. I mean, you just gotta like block and deflect these plays. 14-0, not looking too good for the Red Devils, especially on homecoming night too.
There's been some bright spots though for this Red Devil team. They got a stop against Bloomington North that led to a missed field goal, but you got to be able to not convert penalties and not commit penalties, I should say.
Yeah, these penalties, man, are very, very detrimental for the Red Devils.
I mean, potential is potential. Potential is great, but at the end of the day, it is potential. And consistency is key in any sport. Jeff has shown that they can hang on, that they can hang on, but ultimately, they are faltering here. If they want to get back in this game, they need to let the potential fully just go out.
A clean kick going all the way to the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So the Red Devil offense looking to get their first action here in the second quarter. So both these teams have coaches that are in their first 2 years of coaching. Coach Washington, he's in his second year as the head coach of the Red Devils. On the other side, it's Coach Cooper coming over from Meriden Perry over into the Bloomington area.
I think the two things the Red Devils need to work on is, number 1, tighten up their defense, and number 2, stop making these small penalty mistakes. I think that's what they need to work on.
It's been a battle early on in this first half of the season for the Red Devils.
They're off to a 2-3 record. Opening game, they lost 0-37 to Taft.
Benji Rice is sent in motion, but it's going to be a handoff over to Darian Williams. Gets a couple of yards and is wrestled down.
Whacked down.
Looks like they're going to spot him right at the 19-yard line. It's going to be a second down and long. Or check that. No, the ball's going to be spotted. Looks like it's going to be at the 23-yard line. Second down and 7. Two receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side, 1 back of the backfield to the right of Thomas. Thomas throws it over to the left side. It's going to be caught and makes his way out of bounds. A nice reception by Nation Rowe McBroom. Has had a little bit of a quiet day compared to his last game against Floyd Central, but gets the grab here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like Cordell isn't throwing a lot more plays to Nation other than other players, too. I feel like he's more relying on the running backs than the wide receivers this game, in my opinion.
A little bit understandable now that you have Benji Rice healthy, and Darian Williams had a pretty impressive day against Floyd Central, but just get all your playmakers the ball, give them a chance, give it to your skill players so they can get something going.
Yeah, let them share the ball. Like, it doesn't have to be the running backs all the time. It can also be on the wide receivers too.
Thomas takes a snap, throws it over to the left side. It's a little bit too high, falls incomplete. And now another 4th down here. And they will send out the punting unit,
Number 10, Brady Brett.
as you would expect with the ball spotted at the 27-yard line in their own territory.
I mean, that third down opportunity, there could have been a perfect play for like a pass or a play action. I mean, this defense is expecting run and run, and when you fool them with the play action, you could burn them. But there, just was a bad play action.
So an interesting kind of way to corral the snap for the punter. He kind of went his way to the right side. So the Cougar kick returner has some space. He's at the 40-yard line. It gets closed up quickly, spins off a defender. He's at the 30-yard line and moves his way out of bounds, evades another tackler, gets wrestled down at around the 15-yard line.
That was a good run by number 10, Brody Arthur.
I mean, the elusiveness on that man. I mean, he is bringing
that was a good run. And literally the kicker, Max Schoonover, literally tackled the guy there, which is crazy. That was a good run by the Cougars.
Taking advantage off the strong special teams return. Making a couple man miss. And another great, it's just been a great showing for the Cougars on special teams. You know, you started early on at the 40-yard line in Jeff zone, and then now you're at the 13-yard line, right at the red zone.
The Red Devils really need a lock in like right now, especially on homecoming night too. They can't be defeated on homecoming night, especially on their field.
I mean, if I'm Jeffersonville, but you can't be down 21-0 on homecoming night. I mean, you gotta like, let's go. It's time to take some. It's time to take some D to these Cougars.
Yeah. Flip the script. Turn on the lights. Do whatever you got to do to wake up and find yourself against this Cougar team that has been really dominating you, even though there's been glimpses here and there. You know, it's been the special teams that have struggled early on the Jeff side. So the Jeffersonville defense coming out.
Just got to keep up your morale up more. Like, keep your morale high and just stay locked in. So I feel like these Red Devils are not locked in as of right now.
I mean, Coach Washington, I can see that he's definitely giving them to his players.
Yeah, they're giving them talk for sure.
Yeah,
So now Bloomington North coming out here.
I mean, rightfully so. I mean, something like a 30-yard, punt return. I mean, you gotta be angry because you gotta make your team pay for an action like that.
So now after a long pause, the Bloomington North offense back out here. They got one receiver out on the near side. A couple of receivers bunched up on the right side. Morgan takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Matthews. Matthews pushing his way forward, keeps pushing. Or check that. No, he falls at around the 4-yard line.
24 on the carry. Matthews.
Couple of substitutions coming on for the Bloomington North offense to set up second down and goal.
About 10 yards right from the end zone. You got to prevent that.
8:15 to go here in the second quarter. Bloomington North has a 14-0 lead, looking to make it 21-0 here in the red zone, knocking on the door.
There's some talk to the referee. Just talking about it.
I mean, a side note here. I mean, if you're just Jeff defense, I think it's you're backed up in your own end zone. You just gotta, your only choice is to send people to the quarterback.
Morgan hands it off to the running back. He tries to get past a couple defenders. A flag is thrown down on the field, and he gets wrestled down at around the 3-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is going to be. It's going to be a holding on the offense, so that's going to push them back a few yards.
Give some Red Devils some space, some time.
Ticket number 33, 77539.
Looks like some Jeff players are switching out.
77539. Make your way to the north end of the stands in front.
Going to be another key stop here as the line moves its way back. It's going to be spotted at around the 12, 11 yard line. Bunch of receivers tight here onto the left side. One receiver out wide on the far side. It's going to be a play action pass over to the right side. Throws it to the end zone and caught for the touchdown. A flag is thrown down on the field, but it might not matter. Let's see what the referees say.
I think that play didn't count for the Cougars.
Flag might be on Bloomington.
It's going to be pass interference on the offense. You don't see that very often, but that will take away the score off the board. Still 14-0. Yeah, I think the receiver kind of pushed off one of the defenders into the end zone, so that's why it was pass interference.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was wondering if there was any call to that today. Hopefully give the Red Devils a morale boost too.
And here goes back the ball.
Yeah, looking on the replay, one of the receivers for Bloomington North definitely a push off there to able to get a break there for the Red Devils. Now you push yourself a little bit further back on what was second down and goal with the ball spotted at the 4-yard line. It's now at the 27-yard line. They started this drive at the 13-yard line off of the strong punt return. It's going to be a timeout called, so both sides are going to talk it over.
Got to give some pep talks, like, hey, what should we do right now to utilize this game right now? Utilize the time. Should we rely on our defense? Should we
I mean, to utilize the field position.
Yeah, field position. Yeah, our linebackers too. What players we need to defend the most.
I mean, if I'm just defense, you got to utilize the field position. I mean, 2nd and 27. I mean, you were at the 13. Now you set them all the way back to the 27. You have to capitalize on this. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Yeah, these timeouts are very crucial. You gotta tell your players what to do, which plan, what the right play should be utilized.
Yeah, and it's kind of one of those moments, like, if you don't show up now, when are you going to show up?
Oh, yeah, true.
You need to, you want to give up your best effort while you can, but get a stop now so then you can keep yourself a little bit closer in this game. You don't want Bloomington North to get some second chances and rebound efforts to further make the score a little bit more lopsided.
Yeah.
So both sides back out here. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. Two receivers out here on the near side. Trips to the right side. An empty backfield for Bargan in the shotgun. Got 4 down linemen for the Red Devils. A flag is thrown up in the air once again. It looks like that's going to be on the receiver for Bloomington North, Nate Walker.
I feel like last quarter the penalties were more on Judd, but this quarter is really more on the Cougars.
And it's really been on this drive too, mostly.
Yeah, the Cougars, they were literally at the 10-yard line. Now they're by the 40, 50-yard line.
I mean, what a killer for a drive. I mean, started at the 13, you have amazing field position. And now you're at the 33.
Yeah, you're literally in the middle of the football field. It's crazy.
One running back to the left of Bargan in the backfield. Trips receivers over on the far side. Bargan takes a snap, guns it over to the left side, high and deep. And it falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a really, really good throw, but it just got too far for the wide receiver.
I mean, that cornerback versus wide receiver also got quite a bit physical. I'm surprised the refs didn't look at that one.
Pass was intended for Nate Walker.
7:33 to go here in the first half. Bloomington North has a 14-0 lead over the Red Devils. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. Yeah, Trips receivers down here on the near side, one on the far side, one back in the backfield. He's to the left of Bargan. It's going to be Matthews. It's going to be a fake handoff to Matthews. A pass thrown a little bit too high and falls incomplete. Red Devils get a stop.
Incomplete pass intended for number 3 was returned.
So with the ball spotted at the 32-yard line, we'll see what they're going to do in this situation. Not sure how good their kicker is or if they're going to punt it. It looks like the offense staying out here. on 4th and 32, or what was 4th and goal. A long ditch effort here. You got 2 receivers down here on the near side. Trips over on the far side. An empty backfield for Bargan, trying to get a hard count in there, try to draw them off sides. And it looks like that's exactly what they were going to do. Out of a dummy call to try to draw them off sides, it doesn't work, so they'll take the timeout.
I think the Cougars are going to talk about like what their game plan should be, because right now it's 3rd down, I think. So.
Last call, ticket number 33.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful, beautiful day. Like you can see the sunset and everything. It's homecoming night. The atmosphere is very nice. The student section is packed and everything. It's just a great atmosphere.
Yeah, Jeffersonville, Indiana, great city. Population 52,000, just north of the Ohio River. On the other side of the bridge, Louisville, Kentucky. And as for Bloomington, about just under 2 hours between Jeffersonville and Bloomington, so not too far, but just enough to make it a decent amount of distance. So they'll look to get bragging rights here in this game between a Southern Indiana team. And it looks like they're going to be punting here.
I mean, talk about the irony going from being on the 13 to punting. That's beautiful.
Oh, it's going to be a missed snap there.
Missed snap.
Went all the way over the head of the punter, so he'll look to just kind of make something out of nothing. A flag is thrown down to the field that he's tackled down.
I think that was. Oh. There should be a scuffle right there.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of a scuffle there. Have players. There's multiple flags thrown down on the field. You got to make sure that you stay disciplined and able to contain yourself.
Yeah, that's one thing you gotta show every game. Just some good sportsmanship. No cursing or whatnot. No bad calls. Just you gotta show like some respectfulness towards your opponents. Even if it's like your biggest rivals, or if it's like a school that's like 2 hours away, you still gotta show some like sportsmanship and some well contact behavior.
Right, because it's only going to harm you when you make decisions like that. It's only going to cost you penalties, and it's going to put your team in a tougher position. So you got to make sure that you can control what you can control.
Yeah, that happened at the Taft game too, 4th quarter. You gotta show like some good sportsmanship.
Yeah, exactly. So the referee's talking it over, trying to make sure what all the penalties are on the play, because there was a penalty before that even happened.
Yeah.
Seems like that penalty before maybe sparked all that scuffle down there.
Definitely a possibility.
Especially on a homecoming night too. You can't be like doing like these types of behaviors and these actions too.
Yeah, that's true. You got a lot of the community out here.
Yeah, your family members, your friends, they're just like out here supporting you. And if you act like this, then it's like just shows that like you're not very like others.
So there was holding on the return team. Sorry to cut you off. Just trying to get all the penalties. So there's 2 penalties. 2 penalties on. It looked like it was 2 penalties on Bloomington North and only 1 on the Red Devils.
3 penalties on 1 moment. Crazy.
Looks like it was personal foul holding on Bloomington North, as well as a personal foul on the Red Devils. So with all those penalties accumulated together, it looks like they will be spotting the ball at what looks like to be. It looks like it's going to be at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Red Devils have the ball.
Red Devils also have 2 receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Nobody's in the backfield with Thomas. Check that. Benji Rice is out there. So back to resume play. Setting up the 1st down and 10. Thomas takes a snap, hands it off to Benji Rice. Benji Rice gets an opening there and gets decent amount of yards, about 5 yards on the play, gets tackled at around the 40-yard line, sets up 2nd down and 5.
And what a clean, nice run by the entire offense. I mean, that is how you build offense from a rugged rag to a fluid machine. I mean, good blocking, good running, that's everything you need.
Yeah, man. Benji's a full machine. He can, like, rush through any player if he wants to. I mean, you saw that as the Seymour game, too.
The Red Devil coaching staff singling the play call over to the Red Devil offense, and now they get it in. Got two running backs in the backfield. Williams to the right, Rice to the left, but is sent in motion. It's going to be an RPO handoff over to Williams. He gets a couple of yards, but it looks like it's short of the 1st down. So sets up a 3rd down and short. Clock still rolling, 6:15 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and short. 2 backs in the backfield on each side of Thomas. Thomas hands it off and is met right at the line. It looks like he got over the cross. Crossed his way over to get the 1st down. That's another Zaxby's 1st down brought to you by Zaxby's. So the Red Devils get the 1st down here to move the chains.
I love Zaxby's. Zaxby's got to be top 5 favorite fast foods, in my opinion.
Yeah, certainly great. A lot of great food there.
Love their chicken sandwiches.
At top 3 and 8-3.
Wow.
I might get some Zaxby's after the game, to be honest. Starting making me a little hungry.
1st down and 10. Thomas hands it off to Williams. Williams is tackled down at the 36-yard line. Not a lot of yards gained there.
That's crazy. Darren Williams is only a sophomore, too. And he's very, very good for the Red Devils. I can see a bright future for him.
I mean, that running back class right there, you have Benji that's next year. As soon as Benji is, you have someone like Darren who can just take the reins just as easy.
2 receivers on the far side, 2 backs in the backfield. Kind of been rolling with this here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like Rice got the handoff. He gets a few yards and is still moving. Tries to push the pile a little bit. Doesn't get much there. Whistle blown.
Number 1 on the run up the middle, Benji Rice.
Looks like they'll spot the ball at the 27-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9.
This is a crucial down for the Red Devils.
Or check that. No, it's 3rd down and 4. They forgot to switch it over there. So now it's third down and 4.
They got to make some play.
Since Williams in motion here, it's going to be a handoff to Rice. Rice able to evade 1 tackler. He's got some room. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, 10, and is wrestled down at the 10-yard line. And a nice explosive run by Benji Williams, able to elude a couple defenders and also not afraid to make contact to get themselves into the red zone.
Yeah, that play is the reason why Benji's getting D1 offers from like colleges like Georgia State, Toledo. I mean, he's really their guy. I mean,
that's good enough for another Zaxby's 1st down. Sets up a receiver down here on the near side, 1 on the far side. You got a wing back and 1 back in the backfield to the left of Thomas. Thomas takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Benji Rice once again, and this time he moves over to the 5-yard line, a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and goal. And 3:25 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
I feel like the Red Devils are shaping their momentum even more. I feel like after that pass interference on the end zone from the Cougars, I feel like the Red Devils are getting their morale higher and higher from each play and each play.
And I mean, Benji Rice being that, bell cow back lately for him has worked wonders for this team. Very promising.
Rice and Williams on each side of Thomas. Williams gets the handoff, pushes his way. The pile is moving, and it looks like the Bloomington North team got a little bit more of the push to make him short. It will be a 3rd down and goal. 2:45 here in the 2nd quarter. Bloomington North has a 14-0 lead over the Red Devils. Now's your chance for the Red Devils to score here. And you'll get the ball to start the second half. Two receivers on the far side, two backs in the backfield. It's Williams and Rice once again. Rice gets the handoff. He tries to stretch his way over to the right side and is tackled for a loss. There is a flag down on the field.
I don't know which the flag was on for.
It's going to be a holding on the offense, so that'll push them even further back.
I mean, this drive has been very promising, but like Jaga has mentioned earlier, I mean, the penalties, they're starting to creep back into this Jeff team. It's really hurting them when it like matters the most.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on the left side of the line for the Red Devils.
Some talk with the coaches to the Jeff players. Some players getting hydrated.
Also, the Red Devils communicating what the play's going to be here.
Yeah, this next play is going to be very crucial for the Devils.
So it looks like the penalty was declined by Bloomington North. So the ball is still going to be at the 4-yard line. It looks like they wanted to take the down to move it to 4th down. That's exactly why they decided to do it. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, a running clock. Looks like the Red Devil offense still out there. They'll have to make the timeout just to talk it over here. 1:49 here in the first half. Talk about what the play is going to be. And guys, this is going to be so key for what the Red Devils are going to call here and what they kind of want to sketch up here to get a touchdown here and get some points on the board.
Oh yeah, I feel like my opinion on what the next play should be. I feel like Cordell should throw to one of their like wide receivers, like Nation or Maryland. I feel like that's very key. Like if they're open, like on the field, just throw it to them and score a touchdown. I feel like they're like really using on the running backs and just like being selfish on the wide receivers, in my opinion.
Evan, what do you think?
I think, I mean, analytics are key, right? And in a situation like 4th down, like 4th and 4, I say roll the dice, go for it. Because, I mean, on one hand, you know, there's 7 points right here, and points are valuable in a game like this. I mean, you're down 14-0. There's not much else you have left to lose at this point.
And it looks like the Red Devils
looks like they are going to kick. They are going to go for the field goal here.
Number 32, Max Schoonover, kicking the ball. Hoping to score some points.
Snap down, kick on the way. It is up, and it is good. A clean kick for the Red Devils, able to get the score. It is now 14-3. 1:43 to go here in the first half. So now the Bloomington North team, they have a shot to score.
That was a good kick by number 32, Max Schoonover. I mean, not only is he a football player, but he's also a standout soccer player too. Red Devil soccer team is doing very well this season. I think at one point they were ranked 8th in the state, which is very crazy for the program.
A lot of success going around these athletic programs here at Jeffersonville High School. But as you were mentioning, the boys soccer team overall record at 10-3-1, 5-1 in the Hoosier Hills Conference. Had some impressive games. Won 5-0 against Seymour. 1-0 against Franklin Community, a 3-2 win over Eastern High School in Louisville.
Yeah, this week they beat New Albany. I think the score is like 3-0. So they're leading the conference, the Hoosier Hills Conference.
Yeah, beat New Albany 2-0 on September 23rd. That was their last game that they played.
Yeah, so and they beat Floyd too a couple of weeks ago too. I think the score is 1-0.
I mean, that Floyd game. I mean, you want to talk about rivalry? You know, Jeff versus Floyd in soccer is quite the rivalry.
Yeah. It's going to be off the foot. And he stumbles it over just again. He wasn't able to corral it and is leveled over at the 20-yard line. So what could have been a promising return for the Cougars gets stumbled up a little bit because he couldn't get solid contact controlling the ball.
You gotta be focused, man. Like you can't make these small mistakes, fumbling the ball, penalties, whatnot.
And I will say, credit to him, it is a very challenging position playing a kick returner or a punt returner. You have a herd of men that are just going 100 miles an hour towards you. So,
yeah,
just being able to, like, it's a tough position nonetheless.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shotgun pass over to the right side. That's going to fall incomplete. A late flag falls its way through. It looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Red Devil defense. Certainly looked like it was going to be the case. Seeing it live.
Pass interference, Jeffersonville.
I mean, that's a defensive pass definitely in the air on that one. I'd say, though, I can definitely see why the ref would call a pass interference on that play.
Pass interference have been like the most common penalty for this game so far. I think I saw like 5 pass interferences alone in this game. It's not even been like third quarter yet, fourth quarter.
And it shows that you're playing aggressively on defense, but also just means that maybe the wide receiver's just taking advantage of you in the matchup. So.
Oh, yeah.
Spread formation here. Bargan throws over the middle. Had a receiver who had some pretty good spacing right at the middle of the Jeff logo, the J logo. But it falls incomplete.
Yeah, the throw is too short for the wide receiver.
1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Cougars lead 14-3 over the Red Devils. The ball spotted on second down and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I mean, something I want to highlight from that last play. I mean, number 5 over there, that safety, was pretty close to getting that interception. I mean, Bloomington North has to be thankful.
So snap over the middle over the left side. It's going to be caught. It's caught by Nate Walker. He gets a few yards there. And they're going to hurry up quickly here in the 2-minute offense. Short of the line to gain. It's third and short. Bargan takes a snap, hands it off to his running back. He has a hole, gets over to the 45, and gets tackled down just short of the 40. A flag is thrown down.
Seems to be on Jeffersonville again.
Braden Johnson off of the electric run, gets a few yards.
Yeah, you can see some players and coaches reacting to the call.
It's going to be a penalty on the Red Devil defense. And that's going to move the ball 10 yards forward. Or check that, no, 15 yards forward. With the ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
I mean, the penalties are the death of you. And I mean, 2 penalties on the same drive is just almost like kills your chance to stand.
2 receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side, 1 back in the backfield next to Bargan. Bargan, pump fake. This time throws it over to the right side, and it falls incomplete. Straight through the hands of Rayshawn English. Threw it probably just a little bit too high out of his range.
Intended for Rayshawn English.
I mean, this Bloomington North offense has, you know, definitely passed. That was a pretty nice pass there on the play, but, you know, sometimes you can't crowd down, sometimes it's too high. I mean, that's just how the game of football goes.
Yeah.
35 seconds to go.
That pass just came up too high for Rayshawn English right there.
2 receivers down here on the near side and 2 on the far side. It's going to be a handoff. He's at the 20, gets past to the 15-yard line in a decent run. With Braden Johnson on the run. Moves the chains once again. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. 2 receivers down here on the near side. It's going to be a handoff back to Johnson once again. He gets leveled right at the 20-yard line, and what a hit.
I think that was by number 18, Tristan Newby.
I mean, good job there by the linebacker to read the run play and just man him down and lay him down there at the line of scrimmage.
So it was Dominique Patterson on the stop, bringing the hit. Looks like it's going to be a timeout.
16's left to the second quarter. Second down.
Bloomington North with the 14-3 lead. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line and sets up a 2nd down and 8. Coming up on the Red Devils' schedule after this game, they go on the road to take on New Albany before coming home to finish off the regular season against Columbus East and Jennings County. On the other side, for Bloomington North, they take on Columbus East at home before hosting Columbus North and then going on the road at Southport to finish off the year in the regular season. Trips receivers down here on the left near side. One receiver out on the far side, one back in the back that leads to the right of Bargan. Bargan takes a snap in the shotgun. He's looking, throws it high and deep into the right side of the end zone. A little bit too far, falls incomplete. 9 seconds to go here in the first half.
I mean, if I'm Jeff, I'm breathing a sigh of relief right there. I mean, number 2, Nate Walker, was like wide open on a slant route, and just the pass just did not go to him.
It's going to be a big stop for the Red Devils. If they can get it here, they got 4, looks like 3 to 4 down linemen. An empty backfield for Bargan. 3 receivers on the left side, 2 on the right side. Bargan takes a snap. He looks at the field, throws it deep to the left side of the end zone, and he just catches it for the touchdown. An easy grab to put another touchdown on the board for the Cougars. The touchdown reception by Blake Davis.
Yeah, that catch was very open.
I mean, that cornerback there just got burnt, and he just like immediately off the jump, and he was just scrambling to try to cover.
And they're doing this weird formation once again that what I'm assuming is going to be exactly what they did last time, just having the offensive line kind of find their way towards the center, and they do so to set up the PAT.
Yeah, they make these very weird plays, like these like weird like outcomes, like. And
kick is on the way, and it is good. So it's a clean kick. It's going to be 21-9 as the Cougars have the lead. Or check that, no. Something's wrong on the scoreboard. We're working with it here real quickly. It's going to be at 21-3. So the Red Devils got the field goal.
I mean, this game so far, I mean, I've seen this trend where, you know, at first, you know, the offense starts, you know, for example, passing it out, and then the defense start catching on. They switch to a run, and now the defense is thrown off, and they're compensating for the run, and then they switch and switch. I mean, it's definitely been, you know, a little bit more of a rough time for this Jeff defense.
A couple of technical difficulties, but we got it covered here. The score is 21-3. 4 seconds to go here in the first half. And the kick is up in the air. It's a clean kick. And he's going to take it out of the red zone. He's at the 15. Tries to spin his way to the 20. Able to evade one tackler, and it is tackled down. And that's going to make it halftime here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. So we'll step away right now. Jeff trails 21-3. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Jeffersonville, Indiana. Right now, Jeff trails 21-3. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. So halftime here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. So right now, we'll kind of give you a little bit of summary of what happened here in the first half. So the Cougars, they were able to score on their first drive, scoring the first touchdown of the game. Then they scored another touchdown on their third drive, making it 14-0. Then the Red Devils kind of responded. They were able to drive their way down the field. They were able to drive their way down the field and get a field goal, but not before. A couple of special teams have really been hurting them here today against Bloomington North. So what are your reactions, you guys, from the first half?
I feel like the Jeffersonville Red Devils, I feel like one thing they need to work on is like preventing these mistakable penalties. They're like, it's really costing them, like these small mistakes. Like you can't have these pass interferences or whatnot. And also think another thing they should work on is tying up their defense. I feel like their defense is like not really locked in as of right now. I feel like their players are not utilizing their like linebackers or whatnot to help stop these like opponent players, which I think they need to work on.
All right, so we're going to throw it to the homecoming ceremony here at halftime. So you're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and live on WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM.
Round of applause for the entire group.
Representing the freshman class of 2029, I would like to introduce Quincy Green and Audrey Cheshire. Quincy is the son of Rod and Jennifer Green. Audrey is the daughter of Dan and Melanie Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, Quincy Green and Audrey Cheshire.
Also representing the freshman class, I would like to introduce Reno Jones-Turner and Kaylin Ellis. Reno is the son of Destiny Hurst. Kaylin is the granddaughter of Mark and Lynn Winley. Ladies and gentlemen, Reno Jones-Turner and Kaylin Ellis.
Representing the sophomore class of 2028, I would like to introduce Brody Martin and Aaliyah Flowers. Brody is the son of Ben and Sarah Martin. Aaliyah is the daughter of Alicia and Armand Flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Martin and Aaliyah Flowers.
Also representing the sophomore class, I would like to introduce Fred Stone and Lola Rondo. Fred is the son of Shatana Stone. Lola is the daughter of Giovanni Rondo. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Stone and Lola Rondo.
Representing the junior class of 2027, I would like to introduce Jamal Owens Jr. and Jalen Hernandez. Jamal is the son of Amberia and Jamal Owens Sr. Jalen is the daughter of Aaron McCoy. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamal Owens Jr. and Jalen Hernandez.
Also representing the junior class, Cordell Thomas and Maggie Hilton. Cordell is the son of Tony Thomas and Kenesha Carter. Maggie is the daughter of Dana Hilton. Ladies and gentlemen, Cordell Thomas and Maggie Hilton.
Representing the senior class of 2026, I would like to introduce Braxton Abram and Maggie Conrad. Braxton is the son of Samuel Abram and Jennifer Combs. Braxton plans on attending the University of Louisville to major in business. Maggie is the daughter of Jacob and Amanda Conrad. Maggie plans to attend the University of Louisville to double major in nursing and digital design or photography. She is a member of the Hyphen, Student Council, Anchor Club, and is the senior class treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, Braxton Abram and Maggie Conrad.
Also representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Alan Glidewell and Claire Gualtieri. Alan is the son of Alan and Christina Glidewell. Alan plans to attend college at Sullivan University or the Culinary Institute of America to study baking and pastry arts. He has taken culinary classes all 4 years of high school. Claire is the daughter of Kelly Gualtieri. Claire plans to attend nursing school to earn her RN as well as her BSN to fulfill her dream of becoming an aesthetic nurse. She is a member of the Devil's Advocates and contributes her time to the Jeff High Arts program. She has previous experience with Anchor Club and Student Council. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Glidewell and Claire Gualtieri.
Representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Trey Martin and Katie Meyer. Trey is the son of Robin Martin and Brittany Jones. Trey plans on attending college to pursue a degree in business and further his football career. He is a safety for the football team and plays basketball in the drums. Katie is the daughter of Eric and Jamie Meyer. Katie plans to attend Indiana University Bloomington to study nursing. She hopes to become a pediatric nurse. Katie also works at Seven Brew. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Martin and Katie Meyer.
Also representing the senior class, I would like to introduce Emma Pennington. Tonight, Emma is escorted by Senior Student Council member Ubaldo Pie Amarillo. Emma is the daughter of Jesse and Alicia Pennington and Ashley. Emma plans to attend Indiana University to study psychology. Emma plays varsity softball and is a member of the National Junior Honor Society, Student Council, and Anchor Club. She is also a student ambassador for the Business Academy and a class officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Pennington.
Here to crown the 2025 Fall Homecoming King and Queen is last year's homecoming royalty. The 2024 Fall Homecoming King, Romir Hunter Lawrence, currently attends Ohio State University, majoring in operations management on a pre-dental track, minoring in data analytics and biochemistry.
The 2024 Fall Homecoming Queen, Maddie Hargett, currently attends Ivy Tech and starts the nursing program in the spring. She is currently a CNA at Baptist Health Floyd.
The Jeffersonville High School Fall Homecoming King for 2025 is Trey Martin.
The Jeffersonville High School Fall Homecoming Queen for 2025 is Maggie Conrad. Please give a round of applause for all of the King and Queen candidates and their court members.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment tonight, the Marching Red Devils will be performing the first and second.
So welcome back. Halftime here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, as you're watching and listening to the Red Devil football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. As you see right there, Trey Martin, the homecoming king, part of the WJHI program as well. And he's had a solid performance here in the first half of this Red Devil game against the Bloomington North Cougars, although they find themselves down 21-3. Kind of recapping what happened in the first half. So the Red Devils kind of struggled defensively against this Cougar offense that was able to score early on the first drive, and then the third drive, and then late here in the second quarter to make it 21-3. What do the Red Devils need to work on here to improve in the second half?
I feel like they need to work on their defense. I feel like they got to tighten up their defense, like tighten up their cornerbacks, their linebackers, because I feel like every time when Bloomington North has the ball, they just keep rushing the yards, rushing like all these so much yards, and like just utilizing their wide receivers, their running backs, and that's what is killing the Red Devils as of right now.
I think it's just the balance, the fact that they're both doing like the passing and the rushing good. You can't stop that, right? Because like you try to clamp down on one thing, right? You're just going to allow say you're clamping down on rushing, right? You're going to send people in the line, right? You're sliding the door wide open for a pass game. If you get more defensive backs out there, I mean, they're just gashing in the run all over them. I mean, this defense is struggling to contain both sides of his offense.
Another element that has been really present in this game is the penalties on both sides. We had Bloomington North that was all the way over at the 4-yard line and then had so many penalties that backed them up all the way to their 37-yard line. So and then for the Jeffersonville defense, they've been getting pass interference calls, offsides calls that have just been kind of led these drives for the Cougars to able to advance all the way down the field and make them score. So the penalties, they're going to have to be reduced here in the second half if they want to improve.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's like a very penalty-based game. I think there's been over 10 penalty calls so far. It's not even been third quarter, fourth quarter yet. So they just need to work on their penalties and just stop making these small mistakes.
I mean, it's not even the classic excuse that every football fan makes. The refs are getting involved in the game. It's not even like that. It's just both of these teams are making violations. And, both teams have to reel that in. But, I mean, if you're Jeff, you're down 21-3. That's something that you have to do to even, have a glimpse in this game.
Yeah, and both sides playing aggressively. We saw that little short scuffle for a little bit. But sometimes you got to be able to control that aggressiveness. And you got to play smarter, not harder, really. That's all that really makes of it at the end of the day. So
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how good you are, how bad you are, you always got to show, sportsmanship and, a well-conducted behavior at all times, whether it's playing a game or at a market, supermarket, or at school. You just always got to show commitment, kindness, respectfulness to everyone.
All right, so as you can see here, marching band out on the field. We'll step away as we can see the marching band give their show here. So halftime here in Jeffersonville, Indiana. You're watching and listening to Red Devil football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Back here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, halftime between the Red Devils and the Cougars. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. So we have the marching band out here, so let's give a listen to them here at halftime.
Red Devils will be performing at Cardinal Stadium tomorrow in the Bands of America Louisville Regional Championship. How about another round of applause for the marching Red Devils?
Welcome back here to Jeffersonville, Indiana for the start of the third quarter. You just saw that amazing performance from the marching band. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. So as you saw earlier, Trey Martin was also named Homecoming King, part of the WJHI program. So great to see a fellow Red Devil win the award in that regard, and now he's looking for a big second half on defense as well. Had a really good start in the first half, but now we got to see what the Red Devils can do here in the second half. So the Cougars warming up on the left side. Still got a decent amount of time before we get to the start of the third quarter. They're moving the instruments out onto the field. So some famous alumni that are from Bloomington North High School. Obviously, you have Pat Knight, who's the son of the famous Knight at Indiana University.
Knight.
Bob Knight. I don't know why I was blanking on it. Bob Knight Bob Knight, the famous head coach for the Indiana Hoosiers. So obviously during his time while he was growing up and Bob Knight was coaching the Hoosiers through that time, Pat Knight found his way in his kind of stomping grounds at Bloomington North High School. Also, Jared Jeffries was a NBA veteran with the Cougars as well. So now the Red Devils making their way back out here in the second half. The Red Devils, speaking of basketball, as we talked about with Jared Jeffries, you know, the Red Devils looking for a prime 2025-2026 season coming off of the state championship last year with Coach Wilkerson and company, but a lot of other players, a lot of those seniors left and are now on to the next stage of their life. So now it's how the Red Devils are going to respond here for this next season with a few familiar faces, but an overall different group and different chemistry that's going to make of that team.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there's like a couple transfers from different schools. Cash Whitehead, Noble one, and like other players such as Damari Crosby. And so like I feel like it's going to be a very different team this season for the boys basketball program. I mean we'll have some returning starters too. So there's Terrence Nord and Elijah Cheeks, as well as some new guards and some new players too, such as Cash and Damari. So it's going to be a very interesting season for the Red Devils.
Certainly going to be interesting indeed. Can they defend their title and go back-to-back? It's going to be a tall task, and it's going to be tough, but they have the possibility to be there. Coach Wilkerson, we talked with him last week about building that culture and setting the tone early in the fall for how they're going to set the tone for this season. And I'm excited for them. I think it's going to be a great year for the Red Devils, and they're going to be right back in it and be a contender for the whole state of Indiana, the Hoosier State.
I mean, Wilkerson is just one of those coaches that, you know, he demands a lot, but like you respect him a lot. You know, you push all the time, you know, to succeed greatness. Because at the end of the day, you know, the greatest athletes, the greatest people at their craft are extremely strict. They are, you know, line by lines, do exactly how this is. Because, you know, in order to be the greatest, you have to be constantly evolving your craft.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that at the end of the day, even though they are the defending state champions, you know, this is a different team. You know, it's a brand new season, a clean slate. How are you going to respond? You're not the same team that you were last season, so you can't come into every game thinking that you're going to win. And I'm not saying that that's what this group's going to do at all. In fact, I bet you Coach Wilkerson is prepping for the opposite to get those guys ready. But it's going to be exciting, and especially Jeffersonville as a city and as a community, they're going to be involved. They're excited, and I'm expecting that first game at William S. Johnson Arena to be packed out to the brim.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for the game, especially New Albany and Floyd, because those are our rivals, and just the atmosphere and the environment. That's why Indiana is literally called the Hoosier Hysteria, because we're known for our basketball, our environment. It's kind of similar to what in Texas is like in football. Football in Texas is like basketball in Indiana.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think that's a great comparison.
Like, an interesting fact too is like nine of the 10 biggest gyms in the entire world is in Indiana, like Newcastle, Seymour. Like I can name a few, like Noblesville, and like such other schools too, which is like outstanding and insane in my opinion.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, Evan Tobo for the third quarter on Play-by-Play.
Getting ready here, the kickoff here to start the third quarter. Jeff will receive the ball. Just a few more seconds to go, and the kicker here is ready to start off this second half.
That's kicker number 15, Lamont Burnett, a senior.
Senior kickers for both sides.
It's actually going to be Joe Luther, the kicker, but he's a senior as well.
Jeff receives the ball in the end zone. He's going to run it out, trying to juke some people around, and he stays his ground, but slides down around the 16.
Yeah, that play was very interesting. I just saw it was number 9, Tice, that went under someone's legs to sweep up the play.
And this Jeff offense coming out, I mean, struggling a little bit so far, but I mean, you know, a 21-3 deficit at halftime has to fuel you, you know. So Jaga, how do you feel? What do you think this offense will incorporate?
I feel like Cordell needs to utilize his running backs too. I mean, like he also uses his wide receivers too, but I feel like he's a little bit more selfish to the wide receivers in my opinion. But let's just see how it goes. All right, first down, 2 receivers on down.
Cordell, fumble, but it's recovered quite cleanly.
Covered by the ball.
It seems to be a gain of 2 before defense of Wall pushes back. Be second down.
It's the middle of Jeffersonville, number 22. Darian Williams.
He's second down to could be second down to 8 here. 11:25 in the third. Jeff taking some time here in the huddle, making sure this play is clean and smooth. Crafted to perfection.
Yeah, no rough plays, no rough flags.
2 receivers out on the left side of the field, and it's a QB run. It seems to be a scratch that seems to be Benji here catching the ball in the Wildcat. He gains just a few yards on the play. It'll be third down.
And that is something that I'm surprised we haven't seen more of as from the Wildcat position, you know, with Benji Rice having so much success in the Seymour game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I thought it was, Cordell there.
Yeah.
Third down and 4. Here, 10:29 in the third. The Jeff offense, 2 receivers on the left like always. Running back in the back. It's a run play, and he stumbles. The turf monster got him. It'll be 4th down and 6.
You know, we talked about it in the volleyball game for those who were listening with me and Evan on the call. We talked about the net monster, and now right there we have the turf monster making an appearance here today.
You know, like turf monster has not appeared here, Jeff, in a while, but it stumbles here opening half the third quarter.
Happens from time to time.
Just reappeared right there at that moment.
All right, 4th and 4 here. Jeffersonville going to punt it here. It is a short punt. Drop down near midfield.
Around the 41-yard.
And Jeff's going to claim it around the 42-yard line. Yeah, this Bloomington North offense comes out onto the field. So Tyler, how do you feel about this Bloomington North offense so far?
I mean, they've had a lot of success running the ball, and I don't expect them to change that kind of approach here in the second half. I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Run the ball off, control the line of scrimmage, and also control time of possession so you can chew as much clock as you can.
Yeah, just keep implementing these strategies, just throwing the ball, utilizing the running backs, utilizing the wide receivers.
First down 10 here on the 42. The snap is a run play down the middle, and it is a clean and efficient run. Seems to be a 10-yard gain there. And it seems to be a first down for Bloomington North. And there's a bit of confusion on the sidelines with Bloomington North, but they're getting back in action.
Looks like they were a little bit slow to move the chains, but nonetheless, it was a first down.
First down 10. 8:56 on the clock. Seems slow. Going out pass, going out for a deep shot, and it falls right through his arms. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
It looks like it might be contact pass interference on number 8, the defensive back, or Trey Martin. Looks like it might have been a penalty on him. I think he might have got a little bit of contact.
Yeah, that catch was a little too high for the Cougars, but a penalty like that hurt your team.
And it really hurts because he wasn't able to make the grab. You could see that it was slightly overthrown, and maybe it could have possibly been the catch, but you had no need to make contact with that. So it's just a little bit unfortunate there for the Red Devils.
Yeah.
This offense seemed to be slow to get out here on the field. Way more slower pace here than compared to the first half here. But first down and 10 here on the 34-yard line. two receivers on the left, and it's going to be a run play down the middle, and he gets on, but the tackle down there near the 20-yard line. And this Bloomington North rushing attack has been really amazing here. As you just saw there, I mean, just stifling through the defense. Number 4, Johnson, just has been running around this Jeff defense. How do you feel about the rushing attack?
Well, yeah, it's the pair of Johnson and Matthews has just been a force to be reckoned with for this Bloomington North squad.
Two receivers on the left, one on the right.
First
The back. It's a quick slant play, but a throw slightly to the right makes it incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 here.
Number 2, Nick Walker. Broke up
So how do you all feel about this defense on that first down play?
Patterson.
I think the defense has done pretty decent. They're getting the stops here and there, but it just you got to be able to get some stops, maybe even a turnover, so you can get yourself back into this game.
Yeah, I haven't seen any turnovers so far this game.
Barton with the snap. Rushing play again. Johnson running around. There's a flag on the field. But Johnson falls down near the 10-yard line. Let's see if this flag is.
There's a flag on the play.
The flag is on the Cougars.
Score is still currently 21-3 with 8 minutes left on the clock. It seems to be a flag on Bloomington North. And it's going back 10 yards here. If no, 5-yard scratch that. It'd be a 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
And it was 2nd and 20.
2nd down and 20. Two receivers on both ends of the field.
See pass play bargain out, going out there, and the pass rush comes in. It's a contest and it's incomplete. But there's a flag on the field right at the end zone. Let's see what this could be.
Yeah, they're going to call pass interference all day on that. That looks like it was on Nation Rowe McBroom. Just a slight little push. And I know it's hard because you're trying to chase him down into the end zone to try to not give up a touchdown, but they're going to call that all day.
Yeah, I mean, this Jeff defense has just been, penalty after penalty in this, just throughout the game. And this is really just hurting themselves in the foot here. And that will be it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Bloomington North back up on the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10 with 7:32 left in the third. Scratch has a 15-yard penalty. Ball on the 15. 1st down and 10. Two receivers on the left, one on the right, and it's a running play. Down the middle yet again. Johnson having quite a good game here, but he only gets a few yards here on the carry.
Scrubbed through a bit through the defenders.
Be 3rd down. The 3rd down was 7:09 on the clock. Almost said shot clock right there. But 7 minutes left here on this Jeffersonville night. 3rd and 5. This Bloomington North is incoming the same offense scheme. Down the middle yet again. Johnson, being a bell cow back here, gains several yards. And it's a close call here, but seems to have moved the chains here.
Yeah, it's going to set up a 1st down and goal.
First down and goal here. 6:29 on the clock. And it's yet another run here. He gains a few yards on the carry there. Second down and goal on, it seems to be on the 3-yard line. And they're going up in the hurry up.
Try to catch Jeff off guard.
And yet another run. They've been stifling on the run, and that is a touchdown, Bloomington North.
And it just went through the last line of defense.
Johnson just running down the middle for all these downs, and he gets in. Now 27-3. With just well under 6 minutes left on the clock.
And I'm really curious what the purpose is of this formation, of why they go with all of their linemen on each side of the center, all the way near the sidelines, and just to set up the extra point. It's really interesting.
I feel like it protects like their flanks so that the kicker doesn't get it.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Yeah.
And the extra point seems to be missed here. It stays 27-3 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, one of the tough things is that you see the ball up in the air, and when we're all the way up in the press box, it can be hard to tell whether we can see if it's a clean kick or not. But that's when you see the zebras, the black and white referees down there, and they said it was no good.
Red Devils down by 24.
Now the Red Devils are definitely going to have to put a little pep in their step if they want to get back into this fight. 5:59 here on the clock is the third quarter, and the kickoff here. Bloomington North kicking off to Jeffersonville. And received down near the 5. He runs it out and trying to find some space here, but the Cougars pounce on him quick. He's brought down to 15. So, Jaga, how do you feel about this Jeff offense coming in to this drive?
I feel like the Jeff offense has been doing very well. I mean, like Cordell's been throwing passes to their wide receivers and also giving the ball to the running backs. I just feel like the only thing that the Red Devils need to work on is their defense. Because I feel like every time when Bloomington North has the ball, they just keep rushing through the line of defenses, and just that's why the Bloomington North Cougars is 27-3 right now, just because like they're rushing through these defenses.
Right, first down 10 on the 15. It'd be an RPO play there. He runs out to the right. It seems to be a gain of a few yards. Be second down. Be second down and 7. There.
Thomas just needs to make these smart plays and just give the ball to whoever's open.
Scratch that, second down and 8. My bad, y'all. Cordell in the back with 3 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. And he's going to run it there to Williams. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Bloomington North wall encompasses him. I mean, this Jeff offense has been, they've been spicing it up, but ultimately, 3 points are on the board here. So, Tyler, how do you feel so far?
Well, they just haven't had a chance to have that explosive play. I mean, on offense, they haven't had that today. It's just been kind of stalled out, and maybe a few good runs here and there, but they need something explosive.
Yeah. All right, third down and 6. The pocket breaks down, and he gets sacked there. And the punt team comes out. That's just a play gone wrong. Like, the offensive line breaks easily, and Cordell just has to scramble. So it'd be fourth down. It'd be 4:35 in the third quarter.
The Red Devils are looking to punt this one.
The Cougar returner is on the 45, and it is a punt up into the sky. But he calls a safe catch. And the Bloomington North offense will come out near the 46-yard line. So far, this offense, last Friday, absolutely put up 56 against Terre Haute North Vigo. And this offense has not, put up 56, but they've definitely shown their firepower, especially in this quarter with the rushing attack.
Well, and they're in prime field position. They're at the 46-yard line. I mean, that just kind of been the story of the day so far for this game between Bloomington North and Jeffersonville.
Be first down and 10 here, 4-13. It's a long play. It's a sky ball with threes wide open. He got, it's a fumble in the end zone. And
The pass is incomplete.
it seems to be an incomplete pass.
And it looks like the Red Devils have the ball now.
Or a fumble. Hold on. What a confusion here.
Yeah, so it looked like it was caught, and then he fumbled it right at the goal line, and then the Red Devils were able to recover it. So
let's see if he has possession here. 1, 2,
So
3,
on the replay, they're going to look to see if he crossed the goal line, and it looks like it was a fumble. The ball is in the end zone. But did he cross the plane? And it looks like the ball was out right there, so I don't think he crossed the plane. I think this might be a turnover.
It could be.
Well, so that's going to set up the Jeffersonville offense.
But what a play by Trey Martin to get that ball out. First down and 10 here. It is a rushing pass down the middle here. That'll be a gain of around 5 here for Darian Williams.
Yeah, he looked like he was sprinting through these linemen.
I mean, you want to talk about a very promising, talent here. Darian Williams, a sophomore, and just pierced right through that Bloomington North defense.
Yeah, it's nice to have a young runner, especially a guy who you hope to have in your program for years to come to develop as a player and just get better. So getting these early reps is going to be crucial to his development.
Crucial indeed. Second down here, with 3:40 on the clock in the third quarter. And this Jeffersonville offense making sure they have the play right. They come out of the huddle. This offense has not been doing great, but with that play right there, 5-yard carry, this could lead to something.
Yeah, maybe it's a spark.
All right, second down and 5 is another run here, and it's not as promising. Maybe give Williams 2 there. It's third down. It's going to be third down and 3 here with 3:19 on the clock. This is a crucial third down for Jeff if they want to stay in this game. It's going to be a pass play. A curl to the left. It should be good. There's a flag here on the sideline by the Jeff bench. And
pass from number 17, Cody Thomas to number 5, Nathan.
Let's see what the ref's taking some time here.
Yeah, talking with each other, making sure they get the right play, or the right call, I should say.
They're still talking it over. Not exactly sure. It was definitely maybe a scuffle there on the Jeff bench between both sides.
Yeah, it's going to be a personal foul on the Red Devils.
And that is, what a blow there. I mean, first down opportunity right there, just flattened.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like the Red Devils, every time they take a step forward, they take 2 steps backward. That's just kind of been the day it's been for the Red Devils, and you just got to find a way where you can keep having a forward momentum, but just haven't had it so far.
It's like 1 step forward and then 2 steps back.
Exactly.
Seems like we're getting momentum within just a few seconds.
It's all goes away. I mean,
yeah.
So it'll still be 4th down, but this offense is still out here. Let's see if they can cook up something. It's going to be a running play. And it does not seem to be much here.
22 up the middle, Darian.
Second down. What?
Number 32 out on the tackle, Noah. 3.
Seems to be my bad. That was a third down. Second down.
So the marker over there says second down, so it makes it second down now.
It's going to be a pass by Cordell, and it is thrown into double coverage, incomplete. That draws up third down.
Incomplete pass intended for Greg.
With 2:09 left here on the clock in the third quarter.
That brings up a third down.
And this Jeff offense, you know, has some glimpses, but definitely been struggling to put up points here. I mean, haven't crossed midfield just once here.
Yeah, here in the third quarter, that's definitely been a struggle.
So third down and 5 here. There's Jeff offense. We a pass, but off the play breaks immediately, scrambling out to the pocket, tries to run, but it just seems like he could get back to the line of scrimmage, and that is a fourth down. It seems like Jeff's going to send out the pump team. Be fourth down and 5 here on this lovely Jeffersonville night.
Yeah, these Cougars the past 2 weeks have been on fire. I mean, they defeated Terrell North 57-0, and right now they're 27-3.
Oh, it is a bad snap here. And that seems to be a safety or a touchdown.
That's going to be a touchdown for Bloomington. For Bloomington North because of the bad snap. They were able to find it in the end zone and scoop it up in time.
Wow, what a disaster there by Jeff's special teams, and just
so it looks like it is going to be. So it looks like it is going to be a safety because it might have rolled its way out of bounds.
Yeah, it seems like the punter there just tried to kick it out. I guess it luckily just barely squeaked by. So Bloomington North here gets the safety, be 29-3 here. Less than 2 minutes down in the third.
So I think that would actually make the score 29-5 based on the field goal that happened earlier and now the safety. So bear with us here as we try to figure out what's going on here. You don't see that very often when you have a punt that just kind of goes a-roo and all the way back into your own red zone.
Yeah, that was a really bad snap.
I mean, though Jeffersonville has had, you know, a lot of fun, just a lot of mistakes here. That might just be the highlight of the day here for Jeffersonville. I mean, it's just not been a good execution for offense and the special teams. So the ball is right here, about to be kicked off here. 1:27 in the third. Be 29-3 Bloomington North. Shooting over here with the kickoff. You know, a soccer team captain here at Jeffersonville. Let's get ready to continue this quarter. Ball is kicked off, but it's a short little squib kick down by the 40, and it rolls out. It rolls out into the sideline, and that's going to be a flag.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you have your kick stay in bounds, and that's just tough, especially since it only got to around the 40-yard line. Penalty's going to move it even further down the field.
So this Bloomington North offense coming back out. I mean, this offense has been a steady machine, and while it hasn't, you know, fully ripped out Jeffersonville's defense like it did with Terre Haute last week, it definitely has been moving and chugging. So how do you feel, like, what could this Jeff defense do to eventually stop this offense?
Well, they've had stops earlier in the game where they've been able to. They just got to stop the run from Bloomington North. That's all that it takes at the end of the day, and just not commit penalties. As long as you're able to do your job, find your assignments, and able to wrap up, get them down, and don't give up any huge chunks of yards, you should be fine, and that should be able to get the stop.
Yeah, I mean, while this team has had a lot of success in the past, with his star quarterback, Bergen, but I mean, the run has been showing that they can contribute too. They can contribute a lot to this team. Ultimately, at the end of the day, just Jeff defense probably playing for the pass here, and they just got tripped up with the run. There seems to be some confusion here out on the field.
Yeah, so they announced the penalty on Jeffersonville with the kick going out of bounds. And just like that, you have the ball spotted now at the 45-yard line over in Jeff's territory.
And the offense here finally comes out. Let's get ready for his Bloomington North drive. He first down and 10 here. 127 in the third. A 29-3 is the current score. The Bergen here trying to snap him. A quick RPO here on the side. And it is blown up. A loss of 5 there. Oh, it seemed to be a false call there on the fumble. It's just seems to be a blown up pass play. And that'll be second down and 15.
Getting tackled by Jeffersonville.
Yeah, this Jeff defense has not had, a lot of success here today. But that is a promising sign there. Being able to read the RPO and go immediately to the pass.
Yeah, that was a really good play by number 54, Jamar Hobbs.
So it'll be second down 15, 45 seconds left on the clock. In the third, it's a run play here. And the run down the middle, that is a gain of almost 10 there. I mean, that defense just got ran over. Now it'll be third down and 6.
Tackled by Jeffersonville front line.
Matthew's been a key piece here for the North rushing attack. And it's just, it seems to be a timeout here. It'll be Bloomington North. And they'll just run out of the clock, and it'll be the end of the third here at Jeffersonville High School. Right now, Jeff trails 29-3. You're watching and listening to
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to Jeffersonville, Indiana. Right now, Jeff trails 29-3. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WJHI TV and WJHI 98.5 Jeff FM. A play called right there to catch you up to speed. And there is a flag down on the play. We'll see what the flag is going to be on.
Yeah, so far things are not looking too good for the Red Devils. I mean, the Bloomington North Cougars are leading by 29 against Jeffersonville's 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a rough game for both sides of the ball, really. I mean, this Jeff offense only put up 3 points. And I mean, this defense, getting gashed by the run.
And it was only just a field goal, too. It wasn't even a touchdown.
So the penalty is going to be on the Bloomington offense. So that will set up a 3rd down and 14. Bargan at the shotgun. 2 receivers up on the far side. 1 back in the backfield, 1 to the left side of the receiver. Bargan takes a snap. He throws it. It's going to be a slip screen over here on the left side. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40. Doesn't quite get to the line of gain, so it will set up a 4th down. So there's your stop there for the Red Devils. You get a penalty that definitely benefited you a lot. But now you put him in the tough spot to turn the ball over. But it does look like the offense is going to stay out there and try to move quickly. 2 receivers out on the far side, 1 down here on the near side, 1 back in the backfield. And they also have 1 wing back. Bargan takes a snap, hands it off to the running back, who easily gets the 1st down and more, and gets tackled just past the 30-yard line. So the Bloomington North offense taking advantage with the up-tempo offense, catching the Jeffersonville defense off guard.
And what I find surprising is the fact that they're going up-tempo, this late into the game with this much of a lead. Definitely something surprising. You do not see that a lot.
2 receivers out on the far side, 1 on the near side, 1 back in the backfield. It's Matthews to the left of Bargan. Bargan in the shotgun. Bargan takes a snap, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews gets a couple of yards. He's at the 25, at the 20. Scoots his way, pushes forward, gets tackled down at around the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it seems like the Bloomington North Cougars, they keep raising their tempo even more. They just these yards, rushing yards, running yards,
and my only guess is that maybe they're using that as practice reps to make them kind of practice these situations. Bargan takes a snap in the handoff, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews right at the line of scrimmage and is tackled. Gets a couple of yards there, not a bunch there. Sets up 2nd down, and it's 10:03 to go here in the 4th quarter.
I mean, there's a little squabble over there between Jeff and the Bloomington player.
2 receivers out on the far side, 1 here on the near side, 1 back in the backfield. You got a wing back on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Bargan claps his hands, and an offside. It's going to be encroachment on the Jeffersonville defensive line.
I mean, I genuinely want to know just how many penalties have been thrown out here for both sides and combined. It's been, there have been so many flags for out here. It's like the United Nations. There's flag here, flag here, flag here. I mean,
Nice reference, Evan. Nice reference.
I mean,
definitely in the double digits of flags on between both sides.
I guess it's probably 20 flags.
Yeah, 2 receivers out on the far side, 1 on the near side, 1 wing back, 1 running back in the backfield. Bargan in the shotgun. Bargan takes a snap, surveys the field, throws it high and deep to the left side. It's going to be a little bit too far, falls incomplete. Sets up 3rd down and long.
I mean, that matchup between Gray and Walker, I mean, they've been getting a little physical. And, I mean, that time there's a little bit of shoving, but, not enough for an interference on that side, and it's an incomplete.
Third down and 12. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. It's 9:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. You got 1 receiver down here on the near side. It's Rayshawn English. Bargan's in the shotgun once again. Matthews doesn't get the handoff. It's a play-action pass, and it throws it down to the ground. Goes incomplete. He was targeting the tight end, Hunter Chitwood.
Didn't even look like a target. I feel like he just threw down the ball to the ground.
Yeah, you almost wonder if that could have been intentional grounding, but
yeah,
he did. There was a receiver kind of in the area, so it counts.
I mean, he was still, I guess he was still, was he still in the pocket? I mean, I thought he was still in the pocket a little bit.
I think the receiver was just there to not make the call, but nonetheless, it sets up the field goal attempt here. Snap down. Ball is going to be really low, so that's going to be a missed field goal. A little bit too shallow. I think it was kind of a rough. I think it was the snap that messed him up. I don't think it was necessarily a clean a clean, and I'm talking about the holder. The holder didn't get a really good hold of it, and that's why the kick was low.
Yeah, whether if the kick's like missed or not, I mean, you're up by 27, so I mean, you can do whatever you want. Really, it's the last quarter.
That's a good point. 8:59 here in the fourth quarter when you're up by 26 points.
I mean, 28-3 has happened.
That is true. We've seen a precedent of comebacks happen before at every level of football. So it's not over till it's over, until you see zeros across the scoreboard. But until then, we play on. 3 receivers out on the far side, trips to the left. 1 down here to the right. Thomas surveys the field. He's going to throw it deep and almost tries to make the grab, but doesn't get there. He wants a flag for pass interference. He won't get it. Second down to 10.
I think it should be a pass interference. I mean, I could literally see the Bloomington player block that shot.
I mean, I think that was just a pretty rough play in general. I mean, Cordell like swings all the way out to the pocket almost immediately.
Two receivers down here on the near side, 2 on the far side. It's almost a high snap, but Thomas able to corral. He'll just chuck it up in the air, hoping to find someone, and able to make the grab is Braylon Gray. Catches it at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was definitely the play of the game so far for the Red Devils. That was an incredible catch by Braylon Gray.
I mean, a diving catch to hug it. Perfect.
And you can tell that Thomas was going for Gray all day on that pass. And now it sets up trips receivers out on the far side. 1 down here on the near side. Thomas takes a snap. He's going to roll his way out to the left side. He's going to throw it a little bit too far and out of bounds. Falls incomplete, 2nd down.
Definitely a heat check there. I mean, when they're starting to go deep, because I mean, there's that desperateness, and one big play, maybe there's another one, right? I mean, but sometimes you need these heat checks.
The coaching staff for the Red Devils trying to get the play in and communicate it.
Communication is key. You always got to communicate your players.
Trips left to the left side on the far side. Benji Rice is out wide here on the near side. Thomas gets deflected at the line of scrimmage by the defensive line for the Cougars to bat it away. Sets up 3rd down.
It's kind of interesting seeing Benji not playing as a running back, but more of like a wide receiver.
And I think they realize that the talent that Benji has as an athlete on this team, that they can put him at any position and he can play and succeed. We saw it at quarterback against Seymour, and now here, kind of moving around wherever they need him. Thomas takes a snap in the shotgun. He's going to throw it over to the right side. It's going to be caught as he makes his way out of bounds.
2 incredible catches so far by Braylon Gray.
Back at him once again. Ball's going to be spotted at the 38-yard line.
Braylon Gray is the only returning wide receiver from last year's. 3 of the wide receivers, Kim Holloway, Robert Tucker, and Jane Berkeley, graduated, and they're all playing college football.
Trips out there on the far side, 1 on the near side, 1 back in the backfield to the left of Thomas. Thomas takes a snap. He rolls his way to the left side. He's going to throw it deep down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted at the 10-yard line. The Cougars able to get the turnover off the pick. And just when you thought you had some momentum going, it flips the other way.
Just like you said, 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
7:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bloomington North has the 29-3 lead over the Red Devils.
But that was still 2 incredible catches by Braylon Gray. I mean, he's such a talent, such a good wide receiver for the Red Devils.
Yeah, I mean, Gray had 2 great plays there, but like you said earlier, one step forward, 2 step back. His offense finally starts getting some momentum here, driving down the field, and it gets intercepted. I mean, that's just an insane blow for morale right there. I mean, it's almost like the nail in the coffin.
2 receivers out on the far side, 1 on the near side, 1 wing back. One back in the backfield to the left of. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He finds a hole, tries to leap his way at the 15-yard line and gets tackled down just short of the 20. A nice run. The handoff from Bargan to set up Matthews with a nice hole to gain a few yards and move the chains.
I mean, this run has run offense all game. It's just been like the flash of.
Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Bargan gets the snap, hands the ball off. This time it's to Johnson. Johnson gets to move a few yards. Not a whole lot there. Sets up second down.
You know, it's one of the few times that where, you know, the Jeff defense finally met the run. I mean, at this point, if you're Jeff, you have to just commit to the run. You have to stop the run at all costs.
Just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Second down and 10. Bargan in the shotgun. Two receivers out far to the right side, one on the near side. Bargan takes a snap. He's going to hand it off once again to Johnson. Johnson able to get past a few Red Devil defenders. Gets a chunk of yards there. Moves the ball just a little bit forward. It's third down.
Johnson, number 9, tight, on the tackle.
Nice tackle by Ties.
Third down and 3. 4 down linemen for the Red Devils defensively. 2 receivers out on the far side for Bloomington North. 1 receiver on the near side, 1 back in the backfield to the right of Bargan. Bargan points out the middle linebacker who was attempting to blitz, or shows blitz, I should say. Bargan takes a snap, hands it off. Back to Johnson. Johnson trying to move his way forward, pushes his way past the line to gain. Did he get the first down? It looks like it from here. Maybe he's just a little bit short. It is a first down, so now they finally move the chains. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I mean, that defense trying to. The one thing I've seen that the defense trying to blitz, but Bargan recognized the middle linebacker. That's just been a sign of how this defense versus offense matchup has been.
Snap, and it's a handoff over here towards the middle. Gets about 2 yards on the play, maybe even 3.
Number 4, Johnson up the middle. Number 7 on the tackle, Caleb.
The backfield of Johnson and Matthews having themselves a day against this Red Devil defense. 5:05 to go here in the fourth. Bloomington North has the 29-3 lead over the Red Devils. 2 receivers down here on the near side, 1 wing back, 1 back in the backfield, and 1 receiver out wide on the far side. It's going to be a handoff to Johnson once again. He's pushing his way past the 40 at the 40, just short of the 45-yard line. And another first down for the Cougars.
I would say this defense is reeling from their misses, from their loss of players here today. I mean, the run has just been gashing through his defense. Even players like KT, who's been so influential for his defense being out, it just heightens it.
Yeah, a lot of Red Devil players are out with injuries. I mean, Gabe Brady, he's not playing. KT, he's not playing.
Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Johnson once again and gets about 5 yards and makes it look so easy.
Number 4 up the middle, Brenton Johnson in on the tackle again. Number 7, Caleb.
So now the ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Second down and 4. And you can imagine that this Bloomington North team will just chew the clock off as much as they can here late in the fourth. And what looks to be a resounding win on the road. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Finds an avenue at the 40 and gets tackled, tripped up at around the 35-yard line.
I mean, I feel like I have to repeat the same thing over and over again. I mean, it's just straight down the. It's like the simplest play in football, straight down the middle. But the O-line is giving space for him to run, and the defense just crumbles.
2 receivers out far to the right side. One on the near side, one back in the backfield. And a wing back. Bargan takes the snap, hands it off to Matthews. Matthews has a hole. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, 10, 5. See you later. Touchdown, Bloomington North.
That might be the nail to the coffin for the Red Devils this game. I mean, when you got 3 minutes left in the quarter, I mean, you just can't really do anything that much.
Yeah, certainly a tough spot there.
Yeah.
What looks to be the icing on the cake for Bloomington North as they head their way back home after this game.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks, especially losing on your homecoming night, too, which is terrible. But, I mean, there's some positives to this. I mean, you can look forward towards next week to the biggest game of the year, in my opinion, which is New Albany. And they're both similar teams in my opinion. So.
Snap down, kick on the way is up, and it is good. So now Bloomington North takes the 36-3 lead with 2:59 to go here in the fourth. But, I mean, you mentioned it, the New Albany game. That's going to be a big game for these two schools. You know, even though New Albany record heading into today was 0-5, they're probably a lot better than what their record shows. And obviously for Jeffersonville, they haven't been playing their best football as of late either. So it's going to be a great game. A battle for Southern Indiana. You know, these cities are not far, these schools are not far from each other. You see people out and about the community in Southern Indiana, whatever you're doing. You see people who have those bragging rights 365 days a year when it comes to football, as well as the other sports, basketball, you name it.
Yeah.
It's going to be important. It's going to be a big one.
I mean, you can always look towards future games too, because next week we're playing against New Albany, and then 2 weeks later we're playing against Columbus East, and then week after that we got Jennings County. So 3 more games, and I mean, we could potentially win three all of them. Next 3 all of them, so.
Yeah, and set yourself up for sectionals.
Yeah.
It's kickoff. It's going to be returned at the 5-yard line. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. Comes here on the near side and is corralled out of bounds. A decent return from Tyus McConchie.
I feel like Tyus always gets all of the returns.
He's certainly got most of them here tonight compared to Nation Rowe McBroom.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a good week of practice to earn those reps.
Yeah.
But now the Jeffersonville offense trots its way out there. 2:48 here in the fourth. You got 2 receivers down here on the near side. Or check that. 1 on the near side, 1 on the far side, 2 backs in the backfield. It's Rice and Williams. Rice motioned out here to the left side. It's going to be an RPO. Hand off to Williams. Gets a few yards and wrestled down at around the 26-27 yard line.
There's been a lot of running plays in this game. I mean, it's like a throwback to 1950. It's just run, 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 run.
So after this game here today, Bloomington North will take on Columbus East and then Columbus North, and then they'll head on the road to Southport for their last game of the regular season. 2 receivers down here on the near side, 1 on the far side, 2 backs in the backfield. It's a Rice and Williams once again. Takes a snap, Thomas surveying the field. He's going to throw it deep. And just off the tip of his fingers, just a little bit too far. The targeted receiver was Nation Rowe McBroom, just a little bit too far.
That's gotta be painful. I mean, it's almost that, like you said, with the touchdown being a nail in the coffin. That's like the Cougars, burying, giving the dirt, and sending the Devils back down. I mean, that is an open field catch. It just slips out.
Man, I really thought he was gonna get it.
Tough, just a little bit shorter, and that would have been taken to the house. But
oh yeah, for sure.
Nonetheless, move on. 3rd down and 6. 1:59 to go here in the fourth. Thomas has trouble with the snap, able to corral it back in time. He moves over to the left, shimmies towards to the right. He's going to take it upfield himself. He's at the 35. He's going to move forward at the 40 and head its way out of bounds. And gets the first down to keep the drive alive. Not much of it here with 1:46 to go, down 36-3, but nonetheless, that's good enough for Zaxby's first down.
Might have to get some Zaxby's after this game.
Zaxby's always good. Chicken bait Bacon ranch loaded fries is always great. Always my go-to at Zaxby's.
Yeah, I always get that every time.
Williams is sent in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle and is tackled down. Clock rolling with 1:35 to go here in the fourth.
I mean, this Jeff team just feels. I mean, you could see it there. They just feel exhausted. I mean, first up on defense, just running and running. This Jeff offense doesn't have a lot of time to just recuperate.
I'll be exhausted too if I'm down 3-3.
Two receivers out on the far side, one on the near side, two backs in the backfield. Thomas takes a snap, looks over to the right side. It's going to be caught by Gray, who is pushed all the way back. They're going to spot it at the 40. Or check that, no, they're going to spot it actually at the 42-yard line. So the clock is rolling with 40 seconds to go. So now it's just about finishing strong, no matter what the score is. Finish strong, close it out. Do what you can offensively on 3rd down and 9. You got two receivers out on the far side, one on the near side. You got Williams and Rice in the backfield on each side of Thomas. Thomas will take the snap, almost has trouble with the snap, and it looks like it was a little bit of confusion. Looked like it could have been an RPO, so he's tackled in the backfield. 10 seconds to go, rolling clock. And that looks like that will do it here today from Bill Ware Field in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Our final score of the day, 36 for Bloomington North, 3 for Jeffersonville, Indiana, the Jeffersonville Red Devils. So Jeff loses to Bloomington North 36-3. You're watching and listening to Red Devil Football live on WGHI TV and WGHI 98.5 Jeff FM.